Yo, yo, yo. What's the dealio, y'all? What's the dealio, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, y'all? Hey, y'all already know I got a straight banger for you. All right? So tap in with me, y'all. Tap in. We're going to find some levels today. FOMC is done. Okay? FOMC is done. We got tomorrow. We got Thursday. And then we got quad witching on Friday. Okay? And then this week is done, y'all. All right, this week is done after that, man. So if y'all tapping in with me, man, say what's up in the comments. Let me know where y'all tapping in from, where y'all tuning in from, and we're going to get it popping, y'all. All right, we are going to get it popping, okay? So say what's up, man. What up, what we got popping, man? Jason Williamson, what's up? Asar, what up, Ron? How you feeling? Wise in the building. Genesis, what up? Pam in the building. What's up, y'all? Yo, Ash, how you feeling? How y'all feeling, man? How is everybody doing today? Is everybody good? If y'all good, man, say what's up. All right. Drink Alka-Soul, what up? Keisha in the building. Money Mike, what up, bro? What up? Alchemist, what's the word? Chandra, Money in Hands. Tish, what's up, Tish? Option Strikes, what up? What up, Christiana? Close 9. How y'all feeling, man? Caesar, what up? He said, Green, thanks for your consistency. I got you. I got you. Ikiche, what up? How you feeling, bro? All right, listen, man. All right, we got to get the energy up today, all right? We got to get the energy up today, man. If y'all is tapping in, man, say what's up. Like this video. Let's make sure we get this video to 250 likes. All right, y'all? Make sure y'all get 250 likes. All right, that's what we doing on this video. All is well, Caesar. 6 Maya, what up, though? Mr. Johnny. Johnny, what's up? McKinney, what up? What up, Stephen? Zoe in the building. What up, Sneaker Girl? Y said FOMC gave me FOMO. Hey, look, let me break something down for y'all, all right? Let me break something down for y'all, okay? So, Christiana, she said I'm doing great. There we go, Christiana. What up, Trey Band Flipper? All right, let me break this down for y'all real quick, okay? Cause he said FOMC gave me FOMO, right? So watch this. So today, the market is chopping around. What do I decide to do? I close my laptop, then I go to the gym, right? I go to the gym, right? I go to the gym, and then I go get a little light lunch, right? I go get a little light lunch, right? Come home, I make my Wisdom Wednesday video, right? That's a banger, okay? And then I take a shower, and then I go get a massage, okay? Then I go get a massage. While FOMC was going on, I was getting my muscles worked on, right? I say that to say, go have a life, y'all. Go have a life, right? Is your life trading? Is your life the charts? Does your life revolve around the stock market that much? Or are you able to detach yourself from the stock market because you know you're abundant and you know you're infinite? Really think about that. How attached are you to the stock market? I get it, we can make money. But at what point are you going to like live a little bit? At what point are you going to be like, I'm not going to play the game today? At what point are you going to be like, I'm not going to allow this thing to control me? At what point are you going to be like, you know what? I'm a chill today. I'm going to chill off the charts. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay? Like, don't let FOMC give you FOMO. Been there, done that. The world is so big and life is so big, the market is going to be there. And when I looked at the charts, I'm like, nothing big really happened. Stocks just came down to support. Whoop-de-doo. Right? Whoop-de-doo. Right? Stocks ain't made no crazy move. And then tomorrow, the market is going to open again. And then on Friday, the market is going to cook more people again. The market opens up every day. So why do we have FOMO? Why are we on the charts every day to the point where we can't do nothing else? Come on, y'all. You got to get rid of FOMO. You got to get rid of FOMO, okay? You need to have a hobby. Have some type of hobby, man. So this is what everybody needs, right? A hobby that you aren't making money from, right? Because we're in a society where everybody thinks everything they do needs to be monetized. What happened to the purity of life? What happened to purity of life? What happened to enjoying things because you enjoy the thing and not because you're trying to make money off of it? We all need a hobby that we just enjoy for the love of it. And then, okay, you're going to have your job, and then you can have some type of side hustle or business. But also, what about your family? What about the people that you fuck with, you love? If you live in the same city as your mom's, go take her out to lunch. Go take her out to lunch. Right? Like, if you in the same city as your family, go do something. Go spend some time with them in the middle of the day if you can, if they ain't at work. Go take some time to read a book. Take some time to read a book. Go learn a new thing. Go learn a new skill set. Go learn a new craft. The stock market and trading is just a tool. It's just an ATM machine. If you were to go to the ATM machine at Chase or Wells Fargo and you was going to pull some money out, and let's say you pulled out $100 out the ATM machine, would you sit and look at the ATM machine for another 4 hours after you got your money? Or would you collect your money from the ATM machine and then go on about your life? Really think about that. A lot of you guys get your money from the ATM machine and then you just stand there and look at the ATM machine for another 5 hours. That's what a lot of y'all do. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. Really think about it. Go to Chase. The next time you need some cash, go to the ATM machine. You need $200. You put your card in, you put your PIN number in, you say $200, It comes out the machine. You get the receipt. Do you just stand there and look at the machine like this? Do you just look at it? Or do you take your money and leave? Which one do you do? So why are you going to the ATM machine, which is the stock market, and then getting your money and then just looking at the ATM machine all day? Go to the gym, read a book, learn a new skill, go live your life. Why is everybody coming to trading? Because they want to be free, but then they're not free because they're a slave to the charts. Really think about this. Really think about this. Like you gotta start living life. You got into trading so you could experience freedom, and all you end up doing is becoming a slave to a new thing. Because deep down on a subconscious level, you're addicted to slaving. Deep down, you're addicted to slaving. Let's just call it what it is. Right? Deep down, you're addicted to slaving, and that's why you be on the charts all day, either giving money away, getting liquidated, getting cooked, or not even taking the trade and just looking. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Right? I've seen enough FOMCs to know that I wasn't missing anything. So that's why I was like, it's all good. Because all the market is going to do is give me setups tomorrow. If your account is up 3, 5, 10%, and the market only been open for 30, 40 minutes, close it. Go on about your day. Your day is more enjoyable when you go out on top. Your day is more enjoyable when you go out on top. Trading becomes not fun when you're looking at the charts all day and you're getting cooked. Right? And then, let me tell you what be happening. Right? This is what be happening right here. This is what the market does. This is what the listen. This is what the market be doing. After the market cooks you, and after the market liquidates you and takes your money, this is what the market be looking like. Right there. This is what they be like, ha! Got him. Got him. They be like, you be like, oh, I'm about to get these profits. Right? They be like, here goes some profit. You be like, these who? They be like, these nuts. And then they turn into Welvin the Great and they cook you. They take your money. Now you mad. Now you mad. Now you mad. Now you're mad. You didn't gave profits away. Got him. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on, y'all. So listen. Hella mad. Hella mad, yo. So look. The stock market is an ATM machine. Okay? It's an ATM machine, y'all. All right? Stop getting money out the ATM machine and just looking at the ATM machine all day. All right? I can't say this enough. All right? I just had to drive that. I just had to drive that home. All right? I just had to drive that home. And then you mad the whole day because you lost money. Because you couldn't control yourself. And you know what people say? Watch this. Watch this. They be like, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Let me break this down. I couldn't help it. So what you're telling me is you couldn't control yourself? Because if you say I couldn't help it, that means that you had no control over yourself. You had no control over yourself. When you say I couldn't help it, that means that you have zero control over who you are. So are you telling me you had no control over yourself to the point where you just got in a trade because you couldn't help it? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Are we serious right now? Right. Something took over me. Come on now. Rather than being like, man, I'm done with this. Right. I don't know how. I don't know how I lost $500. Man, I said I wasn't even going to trade today. I don't know how I lost $500. Now you mad. Now you mad. I don't know how I lost $500. I took one trade. I was up $50 too. I was up. I took one more trade. I was just trying to make another $50. I was just trying to make another $50. Now I'm down $500. I don't know how I'm down $500. And it'd be the same people that say, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. Right? Come on, y'all. Listen. Right? Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is real life, all right? If you guys get offended off of what I say, you got to tighten up and you got to toughen up, all right? Everything I say is out of love, all right? Everything I say. All right, where 362 low key at? He said, every time I come in, you talking about something I used to do. Now I'm up 45K. You see what happens when you don't do the things that I be trying to tell y'all? All right, what up, no extendo? I don't know how I lost $500. It wasn't my fault. It was the market's fault. Cause the market, the trade reversed on me. I don't know how I lost the $500. It was supposed to go up. It was supposed to go up. It looked like it was bullish. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Right. Right, y'all. So listen. Take accountability. All right. You do know how you lost. you just couldn't control yourself. Right? No, except that you sound just like me. I'm telling. Hey, that's the voice, right? That's the voice. That's the voice. It was looking bullish. We broke resistance, so I got in a call. But I didn't know that I had to wait until the 30-minute candle closed. I entered in off the 5-minute candle and then it reversed on me. And I waited because I thought it was going to keep going up. Now I lost $500. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's tighten up, man. All right? Look, man, listen. I just got to say, get your money out the ATM and get on. All right? I followed the levels. You said calls above $620. You said calls above $248.20. I entered in at $248.22. Listen, man, stop playing. Right? And then what happened is they be like, trading is not for me. Trading is not for me. I don't know. Why can't I win? Every time I make a little bit of money, I lose more. Right? Listen, y'all. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Listen. Listen. We all been there before. I'm trying to get y'all to realize, get your money out the ATM and leave. All right? That's the whole point. Get your money and leave. That's all you got to do. If you take a loss, it is what it is. But don't get your money out the ATM and then just look at the ATM for another 5 hours. That's stupid. All right? All right? Hey, Stu said some people should be wearing a helmet when they trade. Nah, real talk. Hey, listen, we gonna call that the Charbroiled Charlie. That's a good one right there, George. Hey, listen. That's the Charbroiled Charlie. So look, if y'all don't want to be a Charbroiled Charlie, man, control yourself. All right? Control yourself. All right? So listen, y'all. Charbroiled Charlie. That was a good one, George. So look, man. All right. Hey, this is why, listen, I can't mess with y'all, man. All y'all be instigators. Y'all hear me? All y'all be instigators, okay? I be trying to give y'all some wisdom, and then y'all just start getting me to, y'all start getting me cutting up, and we just go somewhere for a minute, man. All right? But listen. Listen, Charbroiled Charlie. All right? So, what we gonna do is we gonna give for all the people that want the levels. All right? See, Chris? Yeah. Listen. And listen, if you put your sock on and then your shoe, and then your sock and then your shoe, listen, you wrong. All right? You wrong. You gotta put both socks on first. All right. So check this out, y'all. All right. All right. So obviously, Spy puts dead print. They printed nice at the end of the day and in the first beginning of the day, but market was a little bit tricky. So let's do this right here. Let me pull up the daily. All right. We got the daily time frame. So watch this. Watch this, y'all. All right. What up, OG? it's gonna be a little. It's gonna be a little character, and then they're gonna have like little grill marks on their face, and they're gonna be looking sad. That's gonna be Charbroiled Charlie. All right. So look, we got Spy right here, right? So look, man. Number one, hey, first off, man. Hey, first off, if y'all watching this video, nothing that I say in this video is financial advice, okay? If you guys want financial advice, be sure to talk to a licensed financial advisor, all right? Also, be sure to like this video, y'all, okay? Like this video, all right? That's all you got to do. I ain't going to gatekeep the levels, none of that. I'm going to give y'all everything. Just like the video, okay? That's like watching the first 5 minutes, then on to the daily, then the 50 in a 1 week time. Just doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Just doing shit. All right. So as you guys could see right here, man, that's QQQ. Spy. Right. Look at Spy, right? Look at the Spy, man. All right. We got puts, calls, gap fills. All right. All right. So look at Spy, right? So as we can see right here, y'all, all right. So we kind of, coming down right here. We had a fail to up. I told you guys yesterday, what I say, puts below 661.23. We came below 660, what was it? No, 669.65, I told y'all. Right, we gapped down, and then we came down, right? So that was what Spy did. All right. So when I'm looking, so we're sitting right here at the support level, right? All right, we're sitting right here at the support level. Okay. So look at this, right? My bad. So look at this, right? So we're for the last last 3 times. Pay attention. Right here. Right here. And now we are right here again. Okay? So we're basically in the same area. All right? So are we going to just come down? We don't know, right? But we got this area right here. Now let's go look at the weekly real quick because we got to pay attention. Look at the weekly, y'all. What do we have right here, y'all? What do we have right here? We got an order block, okay? We have an order block right here. So obviously we could come down. We're on a 2 down on the week, right? On the week, we're on a 2 down. So because we're on a 2 down on the week, we could be coming down to the bottom of this candle right here, which is 650, right? 650.91. But we got this order block right here, okay? On the daily, what do we have? We have an order block down here, 654, all right? 654. Let's go to the 4 hour. What do we have? Look at that. This looks like a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3, right? We got 3 bottoms right here, right? 1, 2, 3. So I want you guys to pay attention to these rejection areas. First things first, let me see where SPY is at in after hours right now. SPY, let's see. Right now, SPY is at 660.79. Okay. SPY is at 660.79. All right. So, boom. All right. So, SPY right now, 660.79. So, it looks like 3 bottoms. Now, what I want you to pay attention to on the 4-hour, we got these areas of liquidity and we got this order block up here at 673, right? So, you're going to look for a rejection if we come up tomorrow. You're going to look for a rejection in these areas, okay? Between 661 and 665. Now, these are big areas on a 4-hour time frame, but so I don't want to just give you a wide range. I like to be pinpoint, but I got to keep it real with y'all, right? We could come up anywhere in this area and we can reject. So I got to keep it real with y'all, right? So the first rejection area is going to be right here. So we got 661.74. To 665.68. All right. They can reject anywhere between here, y'all. Okay? Anywhere between here. They can reject anywhere between here. So we could come up. This is going to be the retest, okay, to see if we're going to keep going lower. So a retest, if we're coming down, we're going to go up to test to see, and if we reject, then we're going to start coming down. All right? But you got to keep in mind, on the weekly, we're right in an order block. So we could be bouncing. Okay? We could be bouncing. We got to just wait and see. Right? So we got this area right here on the 4-hour. Now we also have this area right here as well, okay? Between 677 and 673. But let's focus on this area right here first, okay? Because this is $4 right here. All right, $4, okay? And if we get above 665, 68, then you could take calls and you could ride it up a little bit more, right? But this is a rejection area, okay? Now, daily. Let's go puts. Okay. 661.17. Puts are going to be below 661.17. All right. Puts are below 661.17. Okay. So that's what we got going on with SPY. We're gonna try to retrace this candle right here. So let's see if we can even get above 665.68 first. If we can't, then we're gonna come back down to the low. If we break below the low, then we're gonna come down lower. If we break below 661.17, then we don't have any support on a daily until down here, okay? So that could be a sinker right there, all right? So that's what I think for SPY. Let me know if that makes sense, y'all, okay? If that makes sense, let me know in the comments, okay? We're at weekly lows and new monthly lows. Yep, that's right, double R. What's up, Miss Reese? SPY finna correct to 615. Hey, I would love that. Appreciate it, Miss Reese, with the hat. Yeah. Hey. If SPY comes to 615, hey, we all gonna get rich, because all we gonna do is when it reverses and we start going bullish, everybody's gonna get into swings, 3 months out, 6 months out, and everybody gonna be rich as hell. It's simple. Get in at the low, ride it up, get rich. And you just keep rinsing and repeating that, right? Um, yeah, I could see it opening green. I could definitely see it opening green. On that order block, there's more red than green. That means there's more sellers than buyers in that area. That shit over with. Micron blew earnings out the water. Crazy. Better than Nvidia. Numbers. MU was down 5%. Oh wow. But MU could man, they could pump though. Like they could still pump. We just gotta see if there's order blocks when they open up. But listen, I would love to see the market come down. I'm telling you, I would love to see it come down. I feel like it's gonna get hit with one of the nastiest bull traps tomorrow. Hey, I hope so. Cause listen, tomorrow is where we could get 300 to 500% trades, right? If we get a bull trap, man, we about to eat crazy. We gonna eat crazy, y'all. All right, I'm telling you. And tomorrow is Thursday. I don't have any appointments. I do need to go to the gym, but I could go to the gym later on. So tomorrow may be a day where I'm actually paying attention to the charts. On Friday, I am not going to trade. But tomorrow, we're going to have some action. All right. Deborah said, makes sense. I'm going to join the live tomorrow and ask y'all about the bull trap. Hey, I'm with it, Stu. I'm with it. SPY's in a 12-month fair value gap. FOMC was bearish. Yeah, it was bearish. SPY in a 12-month. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, but we could break through that fair value gap on a yearly. So, because we're at all-time highs, man, we don't know, man. And it's the first quarter. Let's go to the quarterly real quick. Man, I gotta get a new chart because these lines and everything is crazy. So look, y'all. If we close out, look. So this is the quarterly time frame, right? This is the quarterly. We got 2 more weeks left for this candle to close. If we close on a failed 2 up on a quarterly, SPY could be coming down, right? So it depends on how we close on a quarterly, but SPY could be coming down for sure. So we could be, retracing and come down to about 634, 619, 615, right? These are some areas of liquidity on a quarterly time frame. So just pay attention, y'all. All right, you got to pay attention to multiple time frames at all times. Okay. So that's SPY. Okay, that's SPY. We about to go over IWM next. Okay. Now with IWM, before I go over IWM, first things first, man. We got the IWM juice. Y'all already know what time it is, okay? If y'all got y'all IWM juice, man, y'all should have been sipping the whole time. We was talking about Charbroiled Charlie, okay? So make sure y'all take a sip. All right? Next. If you guys are watching this, be sure to like this video. All right? Be sure to like this video. Okay? I'm also thinking about doing another masterclass this Saturday. Would you guys show up if I did a masterclass on Saturday? Let me know. Would you guys show up if I did a masterclass on Saturday, y'all? Let me know. Let me know. All right. What up, Adam? Stu. Hey, Stu, you missed it, dog. Hey, you gotta watch the replay to find out who Charbroiled Charlie is. Look, Charbroiled Charlie, man, is woo. Cooked. Sunday better. Sunday I do the watch list, Tanviri. Come on now. All right. So look. Um, so put some topics that you guys will want me to do a masterclass on for Saturday in the chat before we go over IWM real quick. I want to see what y'all need in the world. Okay. I think maybe around the same time, but yeah, I would definitely be open to that this weekend. It's like March, you know what I'm saying? March Madness. The quarter's about to end. Mercury retrograde is done after tomorrow. I mean after Friday. We're gonna have a couple little days of whatever, but yeah. Um yeah. I just want to help you guys, all right? I just want to make sure everybody is good. Okay. So all right, y'all. So make sure y'all drop some topics in the comments when y'all get a chance. If y'all don't put no topics in there, you ain't gonna help me, right? Um, I mean, I did talk about it a little bit, George, but yeah, that's not too deep. All right. So honestly, the last one was really good. I keep watching it. Okay, okay. So next we're gonna go over IWM, right? Option contract. Okay, right. Option zero DTE. Okay. Entry exits. Okay. Okay. So let me write this stuff down. Order flow. That's a good. I think I might save that for the Discord. No extendo. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because order flow on YouTube Live. It's a lot of people they don't even know how to enter in the trades. So order flow wouldn't really help them. But let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be a little couple days, like a refractionary period, if you will. All right. IV. Okay. Greeks. Okay. You wanna? Okay. Greeks. So let's say. All right. So we got Greeks. Okay. We got IV. We got zero DTEs. Okay. We got bid ask. Pre-market prep. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. This may not work given the market this week, but I would love to watch a screenshot video of you watching for a pullback. Okay. Yeah, I probably could do that next week. Okay, spreads and pricing, contracts, contract pricing, spreads. Okay. All right, break even price, open interest. Okay, so option chain. Okay. All right, that's a lot of good stuff. Open interest volume. Okay. What did Doug say? Yeah, pre-market and how it affects plays. Okay. Maybe a little bit about Greeks. Got you. Contract stacking with zero DTE and scaling out. Okay. Um, all right, scaling in and out. Okay. All right, that's a good amount of stuff. Um, that's a good amount of stuff. Oh yeah, full time. I'm gonna actually do a video on full time frame continuity, y'all. All right. Cool. Practical steps. You just gotta walk away. But I got you. Okay. All right. So contract pricing, I got you. Yeah, contract pricing. All right. All right. Valid, invalid strat combos, that's a good one. Valid, invalid strat combos. Okay. All right. Um, okay. Setups without a screener. All right. I like market astrology. Okay. All right, cool. All right. So what I'll say is y'all better y'all better all show up on this masterclass on Saturday. Cause I'm gonna go live on Saturday. Okay. I'm gonna go live on Saturday. All right. So with that being said, man, let's go over IWM. Okay. Let's go over IWM. All right. So, hey, if you guys are watching this and you haven't, be sure to like this video. Okay. Every single day, I bring life-changing information to you guys. Okay. I bring information to you guys. I give you guys levels, setups, all of this stuff, man. So be sure to tap in, like this video, subscribe to the channel. How to enter before it's obvious. Okay. All right. 4 p.m. Eastern is a little late for me. I'll probably go the same time I went last week, which is going to be 11:30 Pacific, 1:30 Central, and 2:30 Eastern. Probably the same time as last week. The same time we go on live on Sundays. But hey, yeah, probably around then. Would it be better for us to go live in the morning or the evening times? Let's do a vote real quick. Morning or the evenings? Morning or evening? Let me know what's best for all of y'all. Where would we get a better turnout? Mornings or the evening time? Put morning or evenings, and then I'm gonna see what's up. All right. So we got morning, evening, evening is better. Evenings, evening, early morning. Okay. Okay. A lot of y'all are saying the mornings. Okay. Yeah, a lot of y'all are saying the mornings. So what I'm gonna do is, y'all, we gonna say it might be early for the West Coast, a little, but we gonna say 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay? We're gonna say 11 a.m. Eastern, and that's gonna be 10 a.m. Central. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. 11 a.m. Eastern. All right? Okay? 10 a.m. All right? That's 8 a.m. Pacific. Okay? I'm gonna make an announcement on YouTube, but I'm gonna do 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Okay. So yeah, so we gonna knock it out early. All right, we're gonna knock it out early. Okay. So I got y'all on that masterclass, man. All right. I got y'all on that masterclass. We closing out on the first quarter, so I just wanna, I just wanna help y'all, man. All right, help y'all. So let's tap in with IWM now. All right. So I'll be marking my charts up like crazy. I'll be making sure everybody got the levels that they need, right? But okay, so all right. What up, Tyree? Okay. All right. So check this out, y'all. All right. So we got. Make sure you get your natal chart for the astrology part. I'm not gonna be doing astrology on Saturday. Um, hey, gorgeous. If you wanna let me know about my natal chart, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the master class is gonna be this Saturday. Okay, it's gonna be this Saturday, y'all. All right, this Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Okay. So, all right, y'all. So we got. I know, Doug. I'm about to get it right. I'm about to clean all of this up. All right, but this is a downtrend. I mean, a downtrend channel, right? Oh, okay, Tycoon. He switched it up on us. So look, I had this downtrend right, man. I'm mad that if I just had one more day on that contract, it would have been lit, right? But we came all the way down to 246, right? 245 right here. All right. So let's look. So look, y'all. On the daily, we're at the bottom of this order block right here, right? The bottom of this order block right here. Okay. So the next area that we could come down to is going to be 244. All right. 244, y'all. All right. Because we got this area liquidity right here. 244. And then we're going to be down to like 242. Okay. So with that being said, let's go to the 4-hour. Right. Let's find some areas of liquidity. Okay. So we're going to have some rejection areas right here. So we got between 246.06 to 247.17. Okay. So this is your first rejection area right here. All right. If we can't get above 247.17, then it's going to reject and it's going to come down. Okay. If we get above there, then we could see it come up to about 249.28 potentially, and then it could reject. But I think that we're at 246. Let me see the 1 hour right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna say another rejection area is gonna be 248.03. This is gonna be a level. All right. 248.05. All right, y'all. And then if we can't get above 248.05, Then we're going to reject there and then come down. Okay. Now, yes, we could come back up here as well and try, right? We could try to come up at 249.25, but we really got to see in that regard. So if you're in a Discord, you already know I'm going to give you guys the levels in the morning for IWM, but these are going to be some rejection areas you want to pay attention to right here. Okay? These are going to be some rejection areas that you want to pay attention to here. Okay? So we're at right here at 246.01. Pay attention to a pop up. We're going to try to retrace this candle. If we cannot get above the retrace of this candle, what's going to happen? We're going to reject, and then what are we going to do? We're going to come down. Okay? Now, if we just come down straight, come down, we're going to say 245.86. Puts below 245.86. Okay? Puts below 245.86. All right, y'all. That is what I'm looking at. That's what I'm seeing. We're in an order block, a bearish one. I mean, just an order block. We could definitely come lower. So, yeah, and if we do come lower, like I say, 244 is what I'll be looking at. 244 is where we could come to first. And then we could bounce or we could start really coming lower, okay? So we do have room to come down, y'all, okay? We have a lot of room to come to the downside, all right? So yeah. So let me know if that makes sense, y'all, all right, on IWM. Let me know if that makes sense, y'all. All right, let me know in the comments if that makes sense. I'm going to clean these charts up too, y'all. So don't even trip. So for Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, I got a lot of things. Greeks, implied volatility, zero data expirations, pre-market prep, spreads, the option chain, scaling in and out of trades, contract pricing, valid and invalid strat combinations, finding setups without a screener, how to enter before it's obvious. Okay, so we're gonna have a jam-packed masterclass on Saturday. All right, so be sure to tap in with that. All right, now that we went over SPY and we went over IWM, what we about to do, y'all? Talk to me. What we about to do, y'all? Talk to me. I don't want to clear it just yet. Let me see something. Where's the trash icon at? He said, oh, bottom left. Ooh, Alchemist. Hey, Alchemist, you are a smart man, bro. Alchemist, you are a smart man, my brother. This is why you're in tech. Alchemist, shout out to you, bro. One click. That's beautiful right there. Let's go fishing, y'all. All right. Let me pull up my joint real quick. Here we go. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go. All right. So we got NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, look at NVIDIA, y'all. I told y'all about NVIDIA I said rejection at 182.94. Where did it come up to? It came up to 183.33. All right, look at that. 183.33 and it dropped. So Nvidia could be coming down to literally 175 now. So I would be looking at Nvidia to the downside. Look at XYZ. I told y'all this was gonna do what it did. So we got more room to the downside. They're gonna be coming down to $54 maybe tomorrow. APLD. It's all good, Martell. Hey, now real talk. Hey, Alchemist, you do need to do a master class for a trading view, bro, because you be knowing all the little secrets. You know all the little secrets. MBO, Enphase. Don't like it. Rocket Lab, 2-2 bearish reversal. They went crazy today. Netflix. Shop. Intel is on a 1 bar, so we're gonna put 1 bar. Celsius. QQQ. AMD. Google. Amazon. Y'all see how Lyft? Look what Lyft did, y'all. It created a lower high again. Y'all see this? Y'all see that? This is a lower high. This is a high, this is a lower high. Okay? We're inside of a bear flag where we're consolidating. I'm just saying. All right? Been telling y'all about Lyft, man. Right. Oh no, that's Robinhood. My bad. I'm tripping. That's Robinhood. But we are in the bear flag. This was on the weekly watch list. So we're gonna see what happens. All right. We're gonna see what happens with Robinhood. But we got Hims. We got Lulu. I don't even. Okay, LO. Dell. Ooh. Hey, Dell could be coming down to 146 and then potentially lower. So I'm going to see what's up with Dell tomorrow. Affirm had a bearish 3 bar. So I'm going to put Affirm on here. So for Affirm, if they get below 43.72, then Affirm is gonna come down. They could definitely come down. So with Affirm, we got this area right here where they're gonna retest 45.73. If we reject there and we come back down, then we could be coming a lot lower. But we in this order block right here on the 4 hours, so just pay attention to that. All right. Apple definitely looks juicy. We got an order block right there, so not a crazy move. Oracle, I'm definitely eyeing Oracle puts. Oracle puts. Palantir is on a 1 bar. Now let me say this, y'all. Okay, let me say this. Um, he said I'm ready to cook lift. Hey, so what I will say is I want you guys to think about this. Um, it is a possibility that the market can do the opposite of what it's looking like right now, and then on Friday it could make the move. So just pay attention, right? Because here's what happens. Ever since, and this is some real game right here, this is what you want to pay attention to. Pay attention to how the market gapped down today on a Wednesday, right? What is Wednesday? Wednesday is a day where you have 0 data expirations on Mag 7s now. On Mag 7 stocks, you have Monday, you have Wednesday, and you have Friday, where there's 0 data expirations, right? So what this means is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, a lot of contracts have expirations that expire. So what does this mean? What this means is there's going to be a lot more liquidity happening, right? A lot of they're going to be getting liquidity. So what this means is there's going to be a lot more manipulation. So the moves that you're expecting to happen, what I'm really paying attention to is a lot of the moves that you think are going to happen, they happen on the days where the market has the contracts expire on those days, aka Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So even though we may see some bearish setups, and I can say, hey, this stock is going to come down to 310. Tomorrow it could go up to 314, and then you'd be like, dang, I thought he said 310. And then on Friday it could come down to that 310, right? Because on Friday is the day that the expirations expire. So this is something to pay attention to, right? You want to pay attention to the days where expirations expire. So do with that information you will, but I am just saying that ever since they introduced 0 data expirations on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the market has gotten a little tricky when it comes to like the Mag 7 stocks. And a lot of setups have been kind of getting blown up a little bit. But simply because, there's a lot of, liquidity and manipulation happening in the market. All right. So, pay attention to that and let me know if that makes sense, y'all. Let me know if that makes sense. I just wanted to share that. All right. We got Uber. Uber came down, y'all, right? I told y'all puts below 77.31. It came down to 76.45, right? It took all day, right? It did take all day, but it did it at the end of the day right here, so. Got Carvana. We got Tesla. We got SoFi. 312 setup. Got Lyft. Oh yeah, hey, Lyft did the same thing, right? You look at Lyft, we in that bear flag still, right? So we got CoreWeave, Meta, Tesla, CrowdStrike, Adobe, they're using the normal signals and manipulating against them. Exactly, Cortez, right? Exactly, Cortez. Like, that's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. They give you the setup, then they manipulate it, and then the day after the manipulation or the fake out, then it makes the move. That's exactly what happens. So a lot of patience is needed in this market right now. That's also why maybe it may be good to just day trade, right? I'm just saying. Um, yeah, IWM is definitely notorious, for real. So keep it going. SMCI. Ooh, that was a good one. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, Marvell. This is beautiful right here. That was a good one. ABGO. Somehow. Delta. Dash. IBM. CRM. They ain't doing much. They're holding up right now. ANET. Gold. FedEx. FedEx has earnings this week. TSM. IBIT. XOM. I like this setup, y'all. We got XOM Mobile on a bearish one candle at the top of an uptrend. We just had a liquidity grab, and then the next day we consolidate, right? XOM puts tomorrow. I think this could be an absolute banger alert right here. All right. We got room all the way to 152, right? So what I'm going to say is, let's see, really right here, a retest of 158.33. We reject right here, and then we come down, right? If we break below 157.49, then you could take puts and you could ride that to the downside, right? I like XOM puts off of this 212 after we had a liquidity grab yesterday, and then today we consolidated, right? So I like XOM Mobile, y'all. I like XOM Mobile to the downside off of this 212, okay? So I like it. XOM puts. Let's see. Net is going crazy. Walmart, okay. CVX. CVX is on a failed 2 up. So I'm gonna focus on oil stocks tomorrow. Cause these two both look bearish. Right? So we got a failed 2 up right here. Really, we got to get below 197.82. So I'm gonna say puts below 197.82, y'all. Okay? Puts below 197.82. Okay. After this uptrend, failed 2 up on the daily. Okay? I like that one. Right? Failed 2 up. Once we get below this area of liquidity, what in the hell? There we go. Once we get below this area of liquidity right here, we could definitely come down. All right, we could come down to like 195, and then even a little bit lower. So on a daily below 197, we could come down to 194. So we got room to come down, y'all. All right, so I like CVX puts and I like XOM puts for tomorrow. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense in the comments, y'all. All right. So what I'm going to focus on, I'm going to focus on IWM. I'm going to be looking at XOM, and I'm going to be looking at CVX tomorrow. Okay? I like those setups because they already been on a crazy uptrend. Now they're showing signs of a bearish, right? And so tomorrow will be a confirmation day. So if we could get a confirmation day tomorrow, then we could definitely make some money with XOM. I like XOM setup better than I like CVX setup. So we just got to see. Okay? But yeah, y'all, it's like I say, man, it's been a crazy, crazy, crazy week. But all y'all got to do is you have to know when to hold them and you got to know when to fold them, right? You don't want to blow your account on weeks like this. You can make money, but there's been a lot of chopping around. There's been a lot of, theta being eaten up, okay? So it's a good time to understand what's going on in the market. It's a good time to understand, when it's time to trade and when it's time to just take your foot off the gas a little bit, okay? So yeah, man. I hope that everybody, I hope that y'all got value from all of this, man. All right. He said Credo. Let me see real quick. CRDO. Oh, okay. Well, shit. They look like they coming down to $92. Listen, this might be a play, honestly. Yeah, they look like they coming down to $95, $92. Real talk. On the daily, if they get below 101 or even 100, take puts. They already retested and they failed. So this could be a very, very nice play. This could be a very, very nice play, honestly. You know what I'm saying? This could be a smooth one right here. So, yeah. Credo looks good, honestly. I've been patient, not trading all week. Yeah, me too, Michelle. I've been chilling. Real talk, y'all know, in the Discord, I've been chilling. I've been chilling hard this week. All right, we ain't been doing nothing crazy. All right, so I do like that Credo setup. That one looks smooth, so I'm going to add that just in case. And I'm going to look at them in pre-market and see what's up. All right, I'm going to actually go look at their spreads right now, see how much they be. 200 bucks, 300. Spreads are a little wide, so I don't like the spreads on Credo, but it is what it is. All right, yeah, practice that buying power retention, y'all. Y'all should never be out of buying power at the end of the day. Straight up. Straight up. Y'all should never be out of buying power at the end of the day. Okay? Like, seriously. Seriously. All right? So listen, y'all. Like I always do, man, I had a good time on live tonight. All right? I appreciate y'all for showing up. I appreciate y'all for showing up every single day. All right? I appreciate y'all. All right? Would you care if XOP oil sector is bullish on dairy and weekly 2-2 continuation? XOP. No, I'm looking at the daily on XOM and I see a setup. So here's the thing about setups, right? If it triggers, it triggers. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's that simple, right? I'll do my analysis. I look on a weekly every week. I look on a daily throughout the days, throughout the week, and I find setups. That's why I have about 2 to 3 different setups that I really focus on top of IWM. Whenever one triggers, I take my entry. Sometimes it may not trigger until later on in the day. Sometimes I may miss the entry, right? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, nah, right? I always just try to make this stuff simple. All right, simple, simple, simple. All right, y'all? So, like I always say, man, I don't want y'all to say it with me and we're going to close this out, all right? Make sure you get up out your head and go get into this world because your head is a dangerous place to live, all right? And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right? Listen, I appreciate y'all time, man. All right, been eating crumbs last 2 weeks, $10, $15, $20. It's been a learning experience, still in the green, plenty of ammunition to the side. Let's go, Cortez. All right? Let's go, Cortez. Listen, if you could make it through this little period in time, y'all gonna be good. All right? I'm telling y'all gonna be good, man. All right? It ain't always about making millions of dollars. Sometimes it's about not losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Or however you want to look at it. So, yeah. So y'all have a great night. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow in the morning. All of y'all stay smooth, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Y'all have a great night. Peace.